Understanding percentages. Percentage means out of 100. A fraction out of 100. 36 out of 100 equals 36%, and this is the sign for percentage. 7% equals 7 out of 100. Remember, this says 36%. It doesn't say 36, and that's important to remember. 1 whole equals 100%. 1 whole of something, all of it is 100%. Let's have a look at this question. We've got a square. All of this square, 1 whole is 100% of the square. And we know that there's green and there's white. And it says 25% is green. Now a question might say, what percentage is white? So what we need to do is remember that the whole square is 100%. So it's 100, that's the whole, subtract the percentage that's green, will tell us the percentage that is white. 100 take away 20 is 80, 80 subtract 5 is 75. So 75% of the square is white. Let's look at a couple of worded questions. 70% of the children eat school lunch. The rest have packed lunch. What percentage of children have packed lunch? Now we don't know how many children there are at the school, but we don't need to know. But we do know that 70% of the children eat lunch and the rest have a packed lunch. So all of the children either have school lunch or packed lunch. So what we do is we take 100% and we subtract 70. So 70% of the children have school lunch, and we know that all the children either have school lunch or packed lunch. So we do 100 take away 70 is 30. So 30% of the children have a packed lunch. So here we've got all the children here. This is 100%, and that's made up of 70% and 30%. And 30% is our packed lunch and 70% is our school lunch. Let's have a look at another question. In a survey of favourite sports, 25% said football was their favourite, 13% said rugby, and 9% said swimming. What percentage likes sports other than football, rugby, and swimming? Again, we don't know how many people took part in this survey, but we don't need to. It's just asking us for what percentage likes sports other than football, rugby, and swimming. And we know the total number in the survey will add up to 100%. 100% will be the whole of the survey. So the first thing we need to do, because we've got 3 numbers here, we need to add up and find the total of football, rugby, and swimming. So 47% of the people chose football, rugby, or swimming. What percentage like sports other than football, rugby, or swimming? So it's 100, so that's the whole survey, 100% of all the people. Subtract 47, 100 take away 40 is 60, 60 take away 7 is 53. So 53% liked sports other than football, rugby, and swimming. Quick recap, things to remember about percentage. Percentage means out of 100, it's a fraction out of 100. So 36 out of 100 is 36%, and this is the sign for percentage. And remember, 1 whole is 100%. And we can use that to work out worded questions like this. So if 70% of the children eat school lunch, the rest have packed lunch, what percentage have packed lunch? We do 100, which is all the children, 100% of the children. Subtract 70% is 30% have packed lunch.